the Qween After Show, where our super celebrity guest looks at some people that they know, work with, played with, slayed with, hate, love, all the rest, and spills a little tea. Unsubstantiated. Or even throws a little shade, if necessary, or just tells us something we don't know. Today, we have the icon, the legend, Mr. Brent Corrigan is in the house. So waiting. And honey, if you missed the main show, well, the tea was so delicious and juicy and spicy. Oh my goodness. You need to get back there and watch that whole interview because it was good. But now we're just going to have some fun, Mr. Brent Corrigan.
Let's do it.
Lady Red, have you been enjoying the beautiful vision sitting on the couch next to me?
I have. I mean, that baby is just so gorgeous. Now I'm ready to get into some shade.
I have a great vision here because I see Brent right here, and then in the skyline eyeline that y'all can't see, I got Mr. JJ Knight just looking there in his glasses. Looking cute. All right, don't worry, we'll be talking about you later.
You should just try waking up next to him.
I bet it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Y'all have a very nice morning routine and be like, ooh, oh, you're hot. Well, you're hot too. Let's make love.
We just do it.
Oh, very good. All right, so that's you've heard how to play the game. We're going to show you pictures. You'll tell us a little something, a little shade, a little tea, whatever it takes.
You got
whatever
it.
is appropriate.
Whatever you want.
Let us be whatever I want. I feel like Blanche Devereaux. Okay. Ready? Look at her. Chi Chi LaRue.
An icon.
Yeah.
A living dinosaur, a legend.
You know, you just worked with her on Earthbound, Heaven to Hell 2.
And also a film in New Orleans during, I don't even, what's the name of the film? JJ? Love and Lust, New Orleans. And you know what? I've many years together running parallel, and she's obviously got, you know, she got a little head start. But what I remember most was the night at Tiger Heat when she sucked Grant Roy's dick and did bumps off his cock in the bathroom.
Oh.
And I was probably 19, waiting outside.
Oh.
I
You're like, hey guys, what's going on in there? Hey.
That was like maybe the third time I was ever around Chi Chi LaRue.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it happened.
Now, how do you like working with Chi Chi? Or does she do too much yelling at you? Like, suck that fucking dick!
So, pull it out, spit on it, and stick it back in. She stopped doing that.
Right.
But what I would like to see her be a little bit more understanding of like being at the helm and like making sure that we have some form of place to go when shit's not right. You know, like that's what the thing about directors is that she's from an era where it was really about creativity and just creativity, but now directors do a lot of things. And I just hope that maybe she starts doing other things too. And that's not just like, I want what I want, it's my choice, and if you're not there, then go fuck yourself. Like, that's what I want, is to see her kind of come into the new realm of what it means to be a director.
Oh, all right then. Okay, look at Bryan Singer. Now, I put this in here because I assumed in the era in which you were America's #1 super twink bottom, that you were on the radar of this man who really apparently loves America's super twink bottoms.
Bottoms? I was always told he was a bottom, and that's why he never hired me.
Oh! Now, did you...
No. Let me just clarify.
Okay, clarify.
He never hired me because when you have a mouthpiece and you can kind of set stuff straight, and you actually might maybe blow the lid off of whatever you might be doing wrong, you don't bring around high profiles.
Right.
And so I don't really know what he was up to. I've been to some of his parties, and let's just say that anything could have happened there.
Oh, let's say some more things.
I can't speak from substantiation, so I'm going to shut my mouth beyond that.
All right, okay. On camera, tell me the rest. Logo! Wait a second. That looks a lot like the man in my eye line, but without a shirt.
Can we just send him away? No, it's JJ Knight.
Is it difficult to date another performer in the industry? Because it seems like there's a lot more issues even than for normie people.
What's difficult is when you never want to cast a shadow, but somehow, unfortunately, you do. And you know that someone has a tremendous amount of potential, and it's not seen. And you just want what's best for them, but you can't provide it. That hurts a lot, and that causes a lot of stress and frustration. And like, there are not a whole lot of good people in media, and he's one of the good ones.
How did you guys first meet?
In Beijing.
In Beijing?
Yeah, I had silver hair, and they made me dance to a song from like Let It Go from Frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you in some kind of weird indentured slavitude in China
Dude,
somewhere?
I don't even want to talk about Beijing. I went there twice, and they're really great people, but the thing is, I've never had someone rush the stage and leap like a flying squirrel on me until I went to Beijing.
And that's how you met JJ?
It wasn't JJ that did it. It wasn't JJ. No, he was just this big
JJ's like, no, man, that ain't me, bro.
He used to open stores for Abercrombie, and he was working international, and
Oh.
I mean, man's educated. You know, he's worked really some pretty big jobs, and prior to porn, and we just randomly met there, and then fast forward 2 years later, he'd been working porn, I had just come back, and it was that first kiss. I think I've told the story. It's like,
But not to me.
it's like it's one of those things that doesn't happen. Like, it's you hear like, oh right, eye roll. You know, like, it's life's not like that. It was a fairy tale. Like, he kissed me and I kissed him back, and then we just went fever clip, and even with all the complications, it's still here. So.
Right, and if you want to know the full details, you nosy motherfuckers, it's on the main interview, and it's complicated. Do you have anything to add, JJ?
I think you nailed it. So.
He got it, okay.
I don't like being the only one that has something to say, okay?
Look at all.
Oh.
James Franco, covered in color jizz.
I wish he would do less drugs.
Oh.
I just feel like you can see it on his face. You can see that he doesn't eat well, he stays up late, his skin's sallow. I just feel like what he did to us also, you know, not just me and King Cobra, but also what he did to queer men and gay archetypes was make fun of us. He gave the film legs, and the one clip that I haven't seen the film, I read the screenplay, but I saw the teasers online. What I didn't like was seeing those guys that murdered him were bad. Okay, they were ridiculous. But there's a clip that I will never, ever, ever be able to burn out of my brain. And he's got 20-pound weights, maybe 25-pound weights. And he's lifting curls and saying, no pussies, no pussies, no pussies, spitting. Just spitting everywhere, just making a mockery of, first of all, men who work out, first of all, men who care about their bodies, and then also people who do what we do in porn. That's a queer archetype. We've had queer media, we had gay porn before we had queer media, all right? So when you make fun of the lifestyle, no matter whether or not they're murderers, you're making fun of us, and you're not invited to this party.
Do you think he really wants to be at our party? Because he sure does love doing gayish stuff.
If he wants to be at our party, he's already been at our party. Whether he's doing it publicly or not, I don't care. Frankly, I just have no energy thinking about is he or isn't he, because frankly, I'd rather he not be.
Oh, okay.
So.
Did you ever meet him?
No.
Did you ever meet the other guy, Garrett?
No. In fact, I completely segregated myself from the entire ordeal. I chose not to. And then when they could tell I was sort of like what we call in the sort of witness world, an unfriendly witness. That's when they were like, stay far away.
Right.
You know, and I chose that. I could have pretended like we were good.
Yeah, you could have gone to Entertainment Tonight or whatever.
I could have walked the carpet somewhere. I just said no. I said no across the board. So.
All right, we'll see you later, James Franco. Look at Matthew Rush, a legend.
Do we have a more recent picture? Can I just say that I love Matthew Rush, and I hope that he finds himself again, and I hope that he does well eventually. And I know that what he's dealing with is hard.
Yeah.
And he has given us so much in the media world that he deserves the privacy of working out his problems quietly. So the man should still be respected, and he will still be a legend, even if he's fallen on hard times. And I leave it at that.
Right. What do you think, like, again, it's someone that is so famous, steps out of the business, what does he do? Do you know what he was doing when he was, after he retired?
It doesn't matter, there comes a point where there is nothing left for you anywhere. And
right.
The thing is, there isn't. I mean, unless you are certified and you find a job, even if you find a job, someone somewhere is gonna say, some queen usually, unfortunately, says, do we really need that kind around here?
Right.
And what happens? I've actually experienced this myself. I worked in show jumping. I worked on the racetrack. I had the director of racing at Albuquerque attacking me and my partner, who was my fiance at the time, saying that, I didn't belong there. So someone like Matthew Rush, who probably may have found good work, may have found his place outside of porn and moved beyond it, but someone somewhere might have made it difficult for him. I'm just saying, maybe. But at the end of the day, he did make some choices that led to what he's dealing with, and you might be familiar, he's had a recent arrest or two.
Right.
And the point is, that's personal. If we've made it, he's stepped out of the public eye, and he has a right to deal with what he's dealing with personally on a personal level. And for us to make it, our news, because once he shared his life with us publicly, that's not all right.
Now, you've been in the industry a really long time. Have you ever had any issues with drugs like Matthew Rush did?
Yeah, I have.
And how did that play out?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
I feel like I've missed great opportunities in my life. But I've also been through other things, and I've kept it together for many, many years. And I'm still reliable, and I work hard, and I look great. And frankly, it doesn't matter what my personal issues are. I will always come to bat and work hard. Unless you fuck me over, then you might end up like Falcon did. So.
It's very sexy when you talk all tough. Yeah! Fuck yeah! I mean, look at her. Look at her! For part 2 of Look at Her, click here. For more incredible episodes of Look at Her, click down here. And don't forget to subscribe!